Hey guys, welcome back to RimWorld. Um, so yeah, I just been trying to do some cleanup, add a few more rooms in case one of these other guys decide to stay. This guy needs a room automatically. These three may or may not. We don't know yet. And this guy does. He needs a room too. So we need these built. I just added some vents. I realized there are some things not getting air. We're still having a problem with power, but maybe we'll get this built and that'll help. But I need to get this floor done so that people will be won't be unhappy anymore about that. I've been trying to replace some of this other walls with concrete, especially the wood. But I don't want to do too much at one time. All right. Okay, so we need to check. Don't need that. We could use this. That'll get our freezers a little better. But I'm gonna do this one. So we can start getting organs, maybe make some more money. And as soon as I can get to 5,000, I'm gonna create a settlement. And I'll show you how that's done. All right. Well, we got all our stuff for there. That's not gonna be enough to make. It's all got to be floored to make a room. Otherwise, we won't get rid of this. But I got some cotton going. We'll see if it actually grows. Place that granite table we had there with this limestone one I picked up at a mech site. Got another mech. It's there. We store it. But we need more power. Move that. Okay, another trader. Good. I didn't have enough blocks to do all of it. They were only down to 135 granite. Okay, that makes like 60 something right there. But at least these rooms are relatively the same temperature. Pod crash. Ooh. Okay. Take control. We still got this one to do too. We'll need to start selling off weapons. As soon as we get these done, we'll open this up, move these down. That'll give us a little bit more room. Maybe we'll get rid of this one. Just go up here and see what we got. I don't really care to have animals because then you got to feed them and keep them warm, things like that, and keep them from getting sick. The only thing they do for you is breed and give you more other animals that you can slaughter, as well as milk, I guess. For sheep here, you get, wool. But if you get cloth, you don't need the wool. This is just, it's not a free way of getting it, but it's a way of getting wool as well as meat. But unless they come in and I'll grab them if I really need them, maybe. But otherwise, I've done it where I've had a lot of animals and then I slaughtered them all. But it's just extra crap to do. Let's take some of that. We got low food, so let's do that. See what we can get rid of. Get rid of 3 of those. 6 of them. I prefer to keep it an even number. Just because there's nothing that takes an odd amount of numbers. 640. See, we're gonna start making some chairs. Get rid of that. Got a lot of steel now. Don't need musket balls. I probably don't need this Colt, but in case I find one, it's not enough ammo to do anything with. But and why there's 2 different ones of these, I don't know. They're both from Combat Extended. A lot of times if you have different mods who do different things, you might have double these, but it only works for the weapon that comes from that mod. But this says it's got, it works for Combat Extended, which is all of this. So I don't know. I don't use mortars because they take a long time and they're inaccurate. But like if I find one from a siege, I'll grab it. No. 60, no, don't want that. Nice level 12. That would be kind of nice. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get that and then sell off. I don't do those. I don't do grenades. Just because, like I said, they're inaccurate too when you throw, and then sometimes they cause fire and it burns things down, which I don't like. Poor 13% means it'll go break pretty easily. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that. Usually I don't bother with the poor stuff, but we got plenty of clothes. Let's just get rid of poor. Keep normal for now. Even though some poor stuff is better than what you may have, it'll give you that tattered clothing, see, tattered apparel. And I'm like, I consider all this stuff to be like Moodles and Project Zomboid. I just don't like having a whole lot of stuff over there. Awful, poor. Because we can always make our own stuff. I think I'd rather have I just make my own. Okay, we're at negative 700. Yeah, yes, that's fine. We'll get quite a bit of stuff. See what we got for quests. Let's do. See, the ancient complex is more than likely. Like I said, we don't know. It could be a. Could be a biotech site, which won't do us a whole lot of good other than if we leave with the stuff right, you know, we can sell. You know, getting gene packs, we can't store them, so they just immediately start to. Is this tainted? Yeah, it is. Start to deteriorate, and then it gets less and less money. So you have to sell them right immediately, right then, if you don't have gene bank to put them in, which we don't. Okay, well, set him. Close your inventory. Now he'll go get that gas mask. Okay, let's find some more. We got that stuff down there. Is that the closest? No, let's go right there. We still got that building to do. See where we're at. Oh, 13 minutes in. Okay. Let me go ahead and set an alarm. All right, we got plate armor now. I'm gonna make 3. Anything else we want? Heavy club. Let's do plate helmets. 3 of them. Who knows how long we'll be using it for. We need to close this room so that go like that. This is probably way bigger, but we'll also have other buildings to put in here. I'm gonna go like that. Like that. No. Let's make this a little easier. Steel door right here. Then come right out, grab some steel, back inside. And then let's do that. We'll also probably Not really sure. I'm gonna do this. We doing grenade door? Could. Put one right here. Or just not make one. Not that big a deal. Need to set up zones. You know, areas. But I've never done it a little bit. Usually I just don't care enough. But in reality, if you know, first we'd wall this off so that way there's only one way to get in right here. And then you would make, like, say, this one zone. That way your guys, you can, like, say the pet can stay in here. Guys that can't fight, you'd want to stay in there. And then this would be the next zone, which would be your guys coming here where they would fight. And then they would have to, this is what it's going to do. It's going to go like this and around and around. That way they come in and they have to keep going through traps as well as maybe guns to get in. So I'm thinking this should go, usually I do 2, but I'm thinking maybe I'll do 3. Like that. And so really it should be here and this should be the opening. But what I'll end up doing is probably putting like some gun turrets right here to shoot at them as they're coming in. Then maybe, I doubt I'll put embrasures here just because it's really hard for being 2 levels of embrasures if it's just one. But then they can shoot through embrasures just like you can. You can shoot out. See, he's hungry, filthy. No, why he's not taking care of that, I don't know. He's got gut worms, which is not good, but left arm has been cut off, so let's well, can't do anything about it. Why he's not eating, I don't know. There he goes. And now his mood's going up. What about Caliber? What is his needs? Smoke leaf. We need him to get out of that. But he got chemical interest, which means he probably won't. Why? Well, yeah. I think what we're gonna have to do is probably, I think the way it's set up, and I'm not 100% off this, is the room with the heat or air stays the warmest or coolest. Then if you add vents, it just steadily trickles. I think it's set up that way instead of just being the exact temperature. 40, 44, 39. See? So we will put heat right there. We'll do that. us our floor. And this, see how many blocks we're going to have after this. 103 granite. We got 200 marble. Okay. Do that. Do that. If you don't have enough, I recommend, you know, doing some sort of pattern to use up all the ones you have. That's on a food bench. Build on one of those to take up more of our hemogen. Still got quite a bit. Let's I often wonder, just on this, if getting rid of these, the smaller animals, means like your bigger animals who eat other animals. You know, like say if there's a mountain lion or a wolf or something, timber wolf, if means it's more likely to attack you because it doesn't want to attack a bigger animal. Well, well, he ain't gonna be getting rid of them, but just try to fix one thing at a time. Okay. Now we need wall lamp right there. And this is cold, so we'll do temperature and put in heater. Well, we don't need to worry about cooler right now. We will put in a, oh, we already got a vent, okay. Well, I was really hoping you would finish that, but whatever. Fix this. Calm them, maybe. Let's see. Failed. You? You reassure? No. Oh, cancel. Nope, can't do that either. Okay, this temperature is good in here. Not a very good temperature in here. Temperature keeps those. Got a lot of herbal medicine, but that's it. We did beat this build. we need to get these things moved down. I'm not going to bother doing the walls here because we might dig them out too again. It's not going to be enough, not going to make much of a difference here. Give a little bit more room. The only thing we could possibly do is we'll get a small shelf here and then maybe another large one right here. Biotech, see those. Give us money, give us good money usually with the gene packs and the other stuff that it gives you. Only stuff we really want. Let's go with this. I need to try this. Gene tools. No gene packs. Okay, we need to make sure there are nothing here as far as gene tools. Yeah. Okay. No point building any more batteries because we're not building enough power to keep it going. Okay, is this... Okay, that's hooked up, so we are doing good there. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to do this for now. Usually only do one layer of this, but because things may blow up in here, I'm going to do that. We don't have enough concrete, but at least could get it started. And then we need to start replacing, get us some more room here with this. So let's do armchair. Let's go with Bacca. Nope, not enough. Not enough. I know I can look over there, but it's so hard to figure out which fur. You have to do it anyway and check it out. So do human leather. Okay, but we want two there. They take a while to make, so I don't try not to put down too many at once. Otherwise, your guys will spend all their time on that. And right now, we need power. Figure out where what we're gonna build and where. Put another small one here. Maybe could put two there and make a pathway. Oh, it doesn't matter. You're gonna walk right through here. But I like to make things look aesthetically pleasing. Make a pathway, make it look more realistic. You know, with the pathway going through, which means we wouldn't be able to put anything here. Alright, got those done. Are you going to eat? while to make this fine stuff. Ambrosia, all right. Caliber, 100 days. They're gone. That's gone. Yes, get us some rooms. Bravado. Oh, you'd rather go to bed? Do that 2 more times. Do another kid romper just in case. Corpses, yeah, do that there too. No, you calm. Maybe. Yep, all right. Okay, we need 1 floor thing done. That's all we need. Do that. That'll get it. Chest table needs chairs, yeah, because we're building. Assigned to construction. Well, I mean, you're up at night, so you might as well. There we go. Let's do one right there. Okay. Temperature is still not good. Go. Those 2 we don't know if they'll stay or not. Yeah, see, 234. So you want to do a few of these at one time as you can. That's my dog yawning. There we go. Now we need is somebody working on this. Komodo is. Yeah, he's sleeping now, but maybe he will be in the future. Now, we already got one making food, so all I like to do is make baby food. Until you have, just in case we have anybody getting together, which so far it hasn't happened. Make baby food. this one going all the way through there. We should probably go ahead and start connecting these up. Since right now we have the steel. Bring that out in case we do something there. Thing there. Hidden. I don't know if I'm going to connect that or not. I probably will. I mean, might as well, I guess. Like that. Hidden one there. Do that. Hidden. We need to connect this just so if something happens here, it doesn't lose power. I don't know what exactly we're going to do here. That's a good start. Okay, this doesn't have a floor. So let's do that. Either does this. Let's finish it up. I always start with wood just because it's easy to lay down. Doesn't take hardly any time, and if you've got plenty of wood, do that. If I had a lot more carpet, then I'd probably just do that instead. I need to do this bedroom, and then this one. Let's finish up what we got. Okay. Small shelf. And a big shelf. Right there. And then expand this down and that down. See, on the floor you only hold one item per square, but when you build a shelf, it takes up 2 spaces, but you can hold a whole lot more. And like I said in other videos, eventually this tainted stuff will go and get cleaned up, and then we'll start selling it. And then all of this will be, you know, good or excellent or better. Sign to smithing, out of range. See, yeah, that's the problems. But we really need some mech research done. Check out this ambrosia. Okay, nothing yet. I'd rather you work on this statue. Small sculpture. I never set it to make a small sculpture. It's supposed to be making a supreme carving. Is that the small sculpture? Settings, paste. Can't link it yet, at least. Okay. This is done. Do we need... Yeah, Basco's the only one that needs to be... Yeah, these guys, I don't know if they'll stay, and I don't waste time converting them if they're not. Water capacity. Okay, let's get rid of them. Let's see. I need to clean these rooms up, man. Who's in charge of this cleaning stuff? Carving. Let's put it right there. Now, what we need to do is small ones. Let's make 5. We don't want them out of wood. That's good. We need granite blocks. We don't have any. We are going to build another one of these, so let's build it. Yeah. go right there. Eventually we'll have bigger tables and stuff that'll go in here. So I might have to redesign that. There we go. Okay. Okay, we don't have that yet. Basic fuses, we could do those. Let's do drug production, because we do need psych IT. If your gut wards need timming, how come you're not testing? Yeah, because he needs... on my animals. I don't have any animals. Oh, blubber. Whoops. I could arrest them. That's all I can do. Well, can't let them kill the animal. Okay. No storage space for steel. Well, let's get to making some steel tiles. Where are you at? I think you're the youngest. Yeah, mining 11. I mean, we don't know what else. If you know, recruit that, we don't know what she's gonna become. Dermal, but it's a long time. All right, that's fine. You can go. She was like 12 or something. Maybe I'd try to keep. What else did we, oh yeah, autopsy table. He's not one of them. Who are they? Where are they? How come they're not, Caliber? How come they're not posted on the map? I don't, damn it. I wonder if they all left together and only showed the one. Oh well. Our one freaking doctor. Let's trade. He's the one that's going psycho. Take the two of them. Yeah, see, there's the cold that we sold the ammo for. I think I sold that ammo. It's not appearing here, so. Not gonna bother with that. I don't have anything else that I'd want. Well, let's try to get as much money as we can then out of them. Alright, that's it. Let him do that, and then come over here and tin him after he gets his. Okay. Need to get some water in here. And maybe they won't go so far. No, no. Hygiene. Usually I do a sink. But I think I'm gonna do fountain. Okay, so let's go this way. And hidden. Hidden. And that should do that. Just hopefully they'll use it, unlike the water here, which they don't use. Might put a water tub like right here. found the weapon. Better weapon than that. I don't care for clubs, but to keep you from killing a person or cutting off a limb. We need to make a bigger table. And we need more power. It's the sun lamps. They take a ton of power when they come on. And since this is all roofed in, it's covered up, it's taking a lot of power every time they need lights to grow. We don't really have enough chem fuel to operate a... Oh, man. Slept in the cold. Well, there's your room. It's got heat, and it's coming through. This has got heat, so it should not be cold in here at all. I'll talk to him. There. Now we need Ren back. Flag destroyed. Let's tend. It's more important than anything else. Storage space for steel. Okay. What do we need? You know what? Let's cancel that. Still big shelf. Really, it makes more sense to make shelving even outside. So like put one right there. Because it'll still hold more. You know, a shelf will hold, you know, probably this whole thing right here, maybe. Do that. So if you do decide to build a little kill box, I recommend it going around like this. That way things have to go through it before they can even see you to get there. Some people just do a tunnel and then put guns at the end. But they could be shooting at you, destroying your guns if they're snipers, before you can do anything. This way they have to get to see you. And so if you do this, what I do is I stagger traps around so that they have to, you know, the middle or on the sides. So eventually, no matter where they go, there's a good chance they're going to hit a trap. But then you should always put a door where your guys can come in and out of there without having to go around the traps, because there's a chance that they might set them off. Ah, man. Here we go. All that. Okay, our mechs are out of power. We need to finish up a wall there, or smooth it out maybe. It's because there are mechs or even some ponds that will mine through. Let's see, that granite is way stronger than that granite. We'll do that. Make it just a little bit harder for them to want to try to get through. Alright, we need to do some quests. But I really need Ren. There we go. Moving floor. Alright, let's get this built if we can. Okay, anything on the ambrosia? Is it growing yet? Nope. Nothing yet. Yeah, so what I'll end up doing is I'll probably put like 2 turrets right here, and then some sandbags or barricades so they have to try to get through to get to them. Maybe even a wall with embrasures, I don't know. Because they can climb over sandbags and barricades, just they're a little slower. And then what happened here is I'll build this out, go like this. And either stop like right here and then build it out again, or just have it right to here. I don't know. But I need to close off this area, which is all going to be rooms and bedrooms and power. But we don't have any wood again. Alright, we got that done. Alright, I even need... No. Build this. Making shoes, alright. Big shelf, alright, let's take this and this, and link those settings. Alright, now this. No rotten. And then we'll do, no rotten, raw resources, steel, uranium, stone blocks. They usually gold and jade and silver I keep indoors, even though they don't deteriorate, just because I don't know if some pawns will steal them. But if they do, it's money. It's literal money. So I keep those, especially the silver. So I usually just put them inside. This holds 72 stacks. So we can do important. Yeah. Justin needs death rest. Yes, I imagine you do. But you need to finish up getting us some wood. Yeah, I want to build more bedrooms out here. Alright, well, they're coming. We need that. Who's going to mine that? So I have a mod that gets rid of the fact that you can't build something next to this tree. Definitely don't want to cut it down because you can't replant it. So go like that. That'll make a good room. I don't know what other rooms we're gonna need. Probably not of anything. Go like that. For a room. Yeah, and then just block this off. Well, yeah, I don't know. We need to be able to access dumping stockpile, or I'm gonna have to move it. That's what's gonna happen. Maybe we'll build like a tunnel or something through here, and then an airlock system so that way that they can't just get through. Maybe. Or build a couple, one right here. Ah, fuck it. Justin probably won't take them. Holy crap, he didn't. Two Neanderthals. A bunch of Neanderthals. Mother. Damn it. Yeah, see, that's the downside of not doing areas. Oh, siren's down, huh? Who are they gonna kidnap? Yeah, see, he's moving and still shooting, so I'm betting you that run and gun is now implemented. Oh, see, there it is there. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up and reload. All right. Don't need him. He's dead. But we'll capture that. Draft. Roto. Let's see what else we got here. Dead. Wow. Oh crap. Everybody's All right, well, that'll be the end of this video. I'm going to put out this fire. We'll see what happens. And I'll show you the aftermath of all this. See who I capture. And who dies. Whenever one of our people die, I'm going to make a sarcophagus and put it, casket, right? Make a little monument so people can visit them. Anyway, thank you for stopping by and watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you in the next video. Later.